Welcome, my dear viewer, to Dr. Paul Kibisho YouTube channel. As we speak right now, I'm at Kagaita PCA Church, that is Gaki Parish, and I've come today, being the 14th day of February 2021, to have a brief discussion with couples on matters marriage. It's what we call responsible marriage. It will be a 2-hour session, and I've been invited by Reverend Frederick Keladi, and I'm going to urge all of you that you may spare some time, maybe in your busy schedule, from your busy schedule, and get to hear what it is that I'll say regarding families. I've been married for quite a long time, or I'm almost 30 years old now in marriage. And as they say, a marriage is not a bed of roses, but it all depends on the people who are involved in the participants. Ideally, God made marriage to be an institution to be enjoyed, an institution that gives fruits to this world in terms of children, in terms of other benefits, but of late, as you're all aware, you've been seeing it on the electronic media, on the print media. Many people have really resorted to killing their spouses, some of them doing very horrendous, heinous acts, either to their spouses, to their husbands, or to their wives. And this has now given birth to the need for us as people who speak to groups of individuals to see whether they can be able to help and unfold and unravel this mystery of issues of marriage breakdown. But even before we go to this particular seminar, I would urge my viewer to take note of these 3 important points. Number one, what sustains or keeps a marriage in place? Number one is that there must be open communication. Open communication is key. You must be very, very clear in your mind that when you enter into a marriage institution, no one is superior than the other one. We are partners. We are in a business of partnership, and therefore it is very, very important that we keep on communicating on matters that we have at heart or any other issue, irrespective of its magnitude or gravity, and there is nothing that is private and confidential to your significant half. So one of the things that has made people to fight and to have issues over their marriage is because of what we call a lack of open communication. Number 2, talk about resources. Majority of people who make money, some of us or some of the married couples, they treat matters finances as individual or as personal. Whereas we know that matters money is personal. When it comes to marriage as an institution, you should be open to each other. How much are you making? How much have you committed? And to what project? And when did you initiate it? As opposed to somebody keeping quiet and coming up with your own plans and you're not informing your party. When that kind of a situation arises, definitely would expect there to be some conflicts because the element of honesty was not part of that particular couple. The other thing that one needs to be aware of is what we call matters relationship. You must keep your matters private and confidential. Whatever transpires in your marriage is for you, for your consumption, both of you. Some people make mistakes of going and sharing their very, very hidden issues and hidden secrets to other members of the public. That is not right, and that has been one of the major reasons why marriages break. Where do you go sharing what your spouse does to you? What are you invited? What business do you have letting people know? That is your personal business with your spouse. So you should not continually expose what it is that you do with your spouse. After all, what are they bringing on board to warrant you go giving information for free to people who do not matter? In case of differences, know how to solve them. Solve your differences. If the worst comes to the worst, talk to a counselor. Don't go sharing information to everybody. You've never seen somebody who is unwell talking to a tout on how he or she can be treated. People go to their respective places where they know they can be able to get assistance. Similarly, don't just go seeking information from anybody. So we'll be sharing all those information. The other issue is what we call a commitment to the marriage. The fact that you have married does not make all other women agree. Beautiful women will always be there. Handsome men will always be there. But you must stick to your lane. If you have got 10 cars, you can't drive them at the same time. Stick to your lane. And remember, you took a vow to love that person in all situations, in times of happiness, in times of sickness, in times of difficulties. So you stick to that person. After all, nobody forced you to marry that particular individual that you have in your house. So stick to it. If you made a mistake, stick to it. See what you can do to rectify the situation, but do not go getting every other woman that you find along the way. No matter how beautiful they may look like, you have your own. Make your own look beautiful. So see what you can do to improve on your situation. And that is my advice to you. But for more information, it will be coming your way after this particular session.